Harvie S., and I am here at Kolstein's NYC, and this is Harvie's Corner. I guess you can call it a corner. Some kind of a corner. We're cornered. And anyway, it's a new podcast, and it's called Bass in the Corner. And what I'm doing here is interviewing bass players that play in all the great bands around the city that really, that really make things happen. They're the lifeblood of the New York scene. And a lot of times people don't notice them as much, but they should be heard. And quite truthfully, I try to find out about them stuff that you wouldn't find in Wikipedia. You can look up people in Wikipedia and find out everything they've done, but we're taking another approach. So tonight, whatever, we have one of the premier bassists in New York, and this is Noriko Ueda.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, Harvie.
And so thank you for coming, and
My
so
pleasure.
happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Doi tashimashite.
Arigato.
And so the first question I want to ask you is more like, what's your most recent things you've been doing the past, over the summer?
Yeah, okay.
And you're busy, I know.
I can't complain.
You shouldn't. You're doing great.
I had a Europe tour with Artemis.
Artemis, yes.
Yeah, I brought a CD. I'm
Good,
going to show
we will
later.
talk
Yeah,
about that.
So that was beginning of July, and that was we had a wonderful time in Netherlands, England, Switzerland, and France. Yeah.
Wow.
And, so came back and I played a concert at the 92nd Y. That was a Bill Sharp's great jazz series called Jazz in July.
I know that. I played on that. It's great.
Yeah, it was really fun concert and 4 great pianists and Bill. Yeah, of course Bill and Aaron Dale and Isaiah Thompson and Kaylin Caldero. Yeah, so it's young stars and so the 4 pianists. So that was
Bill
really
Charlap was a young upstart one time.
And me too. Yeah, I used to be.
Weren't we all? So everyone deserves a chance. So that's great. So
and
you
Carl
did that
Allen,
concert?
yeah.
Carl Allen.
So it was really fun. And so actually I had some my uncle's surgery after that. Yeah.
Oh, you had? Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
just taking out the metal from a previous injury happened during a pandemic.
Oh.
So I had a little pause, but then after that I had a few gigs, with Ted Rosenthal trio. Yeah, I've been playing with him for years, lot. And I think we're gonna go back to Japan next year, the first time after the pandemic. So I'm very excited.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and also I'm playing this week. This weekend. Yeah, I'm playing with Helen Sang's big band.
Oh.
Yeah, at the Digits, and I'm very excited. I haven't played her arrangement, big band arrangement.
I'm sure they're amazing.
Yeah, and so I'm very excited. Also, I'm going to do some CD release with the singer Lizzie Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the Room 31, it's coming week.
Yeah,
and,
I know that place. That's a fun place.
I don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah, it's in a hotel.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in a hotel, and they have a room up on the 2nd floor. And it's a small but wonderful room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, and I was actually right before that, Europe. I was writing a big band chart for great National Youth Orchestra.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
the jazz. Yeah, so they
you
had a concert at the Carnegie
too, which is great.
Yeah, so that was really fun project to write for the young talented musicians.
Wow.
And so I heard it came out great. So I didn't hear it, after they had a concert, and they had a European tour as well. So I'm waiting to get a recording for that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's really fantastic. Wow. So as like I said, you're a busy bassist, and you really are very important in the music scene here and around the world.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet.
Well, it's true. It's great. And so I wanted to ask you, okay, where are you from in Japan?
I'm originally from like a suburb of Osaka.
Osaka.
It's called Takarazuka City in Hyogo Prefecture.
Okay.
That's like right next to Osaka and between Kobe and Osaka. Like a fourth leaf for like New York.
I see.
That position,
not
you know.
Far. I see, yeah. So you're from in that Osaka area, and, look, not everybody wants to be a bass player, or not everyone is told you should become a bass player. Like most parents don't say, I want my child to become a bass player. How did you get into becoming a bass player?
Yeah, that was a little tricky. And it's, I really don't know how. But because I've never heard of jazz or jazz music at all until like in the middle of high school. Yeah, and because, if we're living normal life as kids in the suburb of Osaka, it's no chance to hear. Yeah, and we never go to jazz club or they don't play it at all. My parents weren't really particularly jazz fan, but they were music fans.
Well, that's
so I had more access to like classical music, and myself, I was studying classical piano since I was young.
Oh, wow.
So, but when I was in high school, everyone started playing like a rock band and a pop band in school. That was around that time, and I started playing keyboard in a pop band, Japanese pop band.
Nice.
And my one of girlfriend got the bass guitar. So I just, can I just try on? Yeah, try. And I play, and I really liked it, and it felt so natural to play it. And so I decided to start playing that. So I bought, cheaper, like a Ibanez bass. And I started practicing by my own, and I started playing some pop music, Japanese pop music. Yeah. Then my friend introduced me the jazz music. Yeah, he got a ticket for the jazz trio concert. Yeah, so I went. Yeah, and that was I remember I heard the Take the A Train. Yeah, and wow, I didn't know. I've never heard this music. And before that, actually, I saw the Japanese anime called Lupin the Third, and they had some theme song for the jazz version. And the first time I heard the jazz music probably on that, in the theme song for the anime. Yeah, and wow, just I fall in love with bass lines and walking bass. I didn't know it's called walking bass.
You were meant to be a bass player.
And some bluesy chord, like a lines, bass line, I really fall in love with it. So that was the beginning. And that's my friend introduced to the concert. So I saw that, and that was really fascinating to me because I've never heard something like improvising, just making a bass line. And that was really... I had no clue how they do it, and I couldn't believe that eventually I would be playing that. So in music college, I went to music junior college in Osaka, and I joined to the big band. So with my electric bass, and luckily my one of the students had older student had extra bass, and they sold me for like about $300.
Oh.
Yeah. And I guess now I'm playing that. And the first time I played that and couldn't believe how painful, all muscle and the skin on my, and, but just, I was, slowly learning it. And, I decided to go to Berkeley to learn how to make arrangements.
So you went to Berkeley. Oh, okay. Yeah. And who did you study with there?
I was in a jazz composition major.
Oh, jazz composition.
So mostly, But I was taking a big band class, to play. And because big band was my first passion, basically. Bassy and all melodies.
It's great stuff.
So I remember the one teacher so well, Greg Hopkins. He's a trumpet player, and he had a great orchestra, and he's such an interesting person. So if I pick one teacher I learned most from that school was Greg.
Great. Well, whatever you learned the right stuff. So, and then now I want to talk to you a little bit about that CD you have here.
Yeah. So I brought our Artemis new album. It came out.
That's the new one.
Yeah, it came out this year. I think June.
Is that the second album? Or
second
third?
album.
Second album. I know the first one. That's
This
Artemis.
one?
Now
Yeah.
Artemis
Yes.
is like becoming one of the most important jazz groups in the world now, and it's an honor to be playing in that group. But in that band is so many of my favorite players. You know,
Yeah,
you
mine
included. Too. But I mean, Ingrid Jensen, Rini Rosnes.
Yes.
I mean, it's like
They're just really
it's
amazing.
a wow band.
Yes.
You know, it's all women, but it's not really all women. It's just all great musicians that happen to be women. But in that band, it is so fantastic.
I agree. They are really amazing, and I'm having really special. Yeah.
I saw you guys at Birdland.
Oh, so we're gonna actually do the Birdland Week coming up this month. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not this month. I mean September.
In September.
Yeah, end of September.
If I'm free, I'll try to come by you guys again.
Please, yeah,
But,
please.
I really enjoyed it the last time.
Oh, thank you.
And Allison Miller is also a good friend of
Yeah.
mine.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
as a bass player, to play with her is a lot of fun.
Yes. Yeah. So it is, and so it's great. Also, we play a lot of original music.
Yeah, a lot.
And,
it was all original the night I heard you.
And I wrote one for this album as well, and it's just so much fun. Yeah, touring with them and
to have them play your tune.
Yeah,
they're going to bring the best out of your tune.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so that's great. So, great. Well, then that's about it. I think it was so great to talk with you, and you're doing such great stuff, and I'm glad we had a chance to get together and talk again.